This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Caught over the middle. It's Little. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Henson.
It's an option look. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Clean toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Maddox. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Hawkeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's got a man down the middle. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
He'll pitch it. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And you see him able to make the stop after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Here's the toss play now, running left. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, 0.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the grab. It's Maddox. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Short throw, running that makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Hawkeyes looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on second down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here's the option play. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the back now goes in motion. Fires it on the move. Huck with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, how dangerous dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Maddox. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the Hawkeyes will crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Well, he might have been able to get away with that in high school, but everybody up here in college, they're bigger, they're faster, they're more aware, and it's dangerous throws like this that are more often going to be picked than a completion. He'll figure that out, but you have to fail a little bit first, and that last throw will be a big lesson.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Third down after that running play. They're going to run the option. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Nittany Lions will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
First down keeper to the left. This quarterback keeper there taken down for a loss.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
He shreds the tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Looking to scramble. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
They'll try to run it with the option. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And I really thought on on second goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Hand off to the single back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff to the fullback. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Send the back in motion. They'll try the left side with a toss. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the point after is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Hawkeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. State offense comes back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They'll try the option play here. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. Some hard running there through a tackle. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark. The Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And they misfire in first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. With the catch, it's Maddox. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Gets made on the out route. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up tempo against them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Toss play to the running back going left. Gets the first and still running. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Important second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 in a first down.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's an option look. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They are pouring it on now. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep downfield to the left. There's another interception. We're losing track. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Offense comes out to start this drive. It's a keeper to the left. Running with purpose.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the big fullback here. And the Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Back in motion now. 1st and goal. Will try to run it in. And he'll be brought down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the defense brings him down.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the offense just takes a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. The quarterback just kneels down. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.